Hello, strange creatures, and welcome to the Universe Ball Podcast, an anthology podcast where we make and play tabletop role-playing games so stupid, so absurd, you have to hear it. I'm the voice in your head, Dylan Assad, and this energy is completely and utterly insincere. I may not know how to podcast, but I sure know how to scream. Ah!
What you're about to hear is four friends playing their way through a story-based campaign and just generally fucking around. If that sounds like your thing, consider subscribing. If not, I'm outside your window.
In this debut Universe Ball story, we'll be playing a game about post-apocalyptic lizard people heisting an interdimensional cruise ship. This game was made by Sami and me back in 2020. We hope you enjoy it. Your galaxy has been ravished by an enormous, life-devouring space creature known by its victims as the dreaded Duddlepaw. Duddlepaw has withered all life in your star system to extinction, all except for a tiny population of lizard-like aliens on the planet Adobe, your home planet. Your people just barely survived the creature's clutches after discovering a potent chemical that they weaponized to fend Duddlepaw off. Although the monster was thwarted, your planet was left in apocalyptic ruins. You are now the scraps of a devastated galaxy, and Adobe has transformed into a dangerous wasteland, riddled with crime. Alright, you guys can go ahead and introduce yourselves. What the? I didn't know we were supposed to prepare something. Oh, fuck. Fuck. It's okay, you got this. It's okay, it's okay.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, can y'all, like look away?
You're the only one with a camera on.
Yeah. I promise I am not looking at your camera right now.
Hello, my name is Sami Jarbouh. I'm a tabletop roleplayer future educator, and I play Blizzard Boy, the mischievous 12-year-old wildcard of the group who ran away from a suburban life to have fun and do crime.
Ooh, that's good, that's good.
A little bit about me. I'm mischievous. I run around. I'm a lizard guy.
Is this a self-insert?
My character's 11 years old and I'm 21, so it's completely different.
What's up, gamers? I'm Fahed, minor, and I play the most experienced member of the group, Barry Tartman, an earnest conman who's committed to a life of crime.
And I'm Daniel Williams. I play Todd Zodd Mclodd, a young, eager intern who signed up for this group of thieves thinking it was a summer internship.
Pretty good characters, pretty good characters.
Tell us how you really feel.
What'd you say?
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. That was really rude.
No, it's okay.
Forget it. It's stupid. Let's move on.
No, it's totally fine.
I just said, tell us how you really feel.
Okay. Ever since the apocalypse, the three of you have... Ever since the apocalypse, the three of you have come together to form a ragtag crew of bandits, stealing food and clothing to scrape by. There isn't much to appreciate about your lives, but if one good thing came out of this all, it's the woman who brought you all together. Your beloved leader, the elderly ex-jewel thief, Jem Dreamweaver. When the planet went under, and you had no one but yourself, Jem took you in and spent her entire stolen wealth to care for you. The four of you form a crime family, and Jem is your criminal mother. Unfortunately, Duddlepaw's attack has left Jem's body in withering decay. Her heart is in a life-threatening condition, and it is unknown how long your leader will live. But the three of you have made a pact and sworn to get her a new heart as thanks for all she has given you. What you fail to realize is that hearts are precious commodities, and Adobe no longer has anything worth stealing that can afford the organ. For what feels like ages, you've been down on your luck with dwindling hopes of saving your beloved friend. Just when the fate of the Adobean people seemed to be at its bleakest, a golden cruise liner mysteriously appeared from the heavens and claimed to be a rescue sent to fly your remaining population to the nearest habitable galaxy. With no other options, the remaining Adobeans have agreed to teleport on board. So, you guys and Jem Dreamweaver are currently standing in the ship's grand circular lobby, surrounded by the uncertain murmurs of your fellow refugees. The room would look elegant were it not for the harsh indications of aging. Its walls are made out of a rusted golden metal, and little robots coated in scratches are whizzing about, confiscating the guests' weaponry.
Seize your weaponry.
All around you are the scrappy, eccentric criminals of Adobe, only they are now toting luggage and sporting tattered vacation wear. The people of your planet seem generally enthused about having a relaxing post-apocalyptic holiday. Your crew, on the other hand, has no time for rest. The SSOS is excessively lavish, the perfect opportunity to pocket some trinkets and raise money for Jem. Jem is a plump little old lady in an invisible wheelchair. She's in like a black jumpsuit with some like heisting boots. She looks like an ex-cat burglar because that's what she is. She's got like scars running across her face.
Just like my grandma.
I'm Jem Dreamweaver.
Hi. I'm gonna turn to Blizzard Boy and I'm like, hey, Blizzard Boy, do you think we could snatch some wallets while we're here? You know, pickpocket, commit crime even.
Just like on Adobe, me and you, right?
It's like on Adobe, good pals we are.
Hey guys, sorry I didn't mean to interrupt, but can I help in whatever you're planning on doing? Hey, maybe?
Sure, Todd, I guess you can.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh boy.
Guys, can I talk to you aside here for a second, Todd? Can you wait?
Okay.
Can you? Hey, I don't want Todd to get hurt here, so please don't let him actually participate. You know.
Thank God.
Give him the Wii remote when you're playing PlayStation. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we got you,
I
Jem.
understand
We got
you. Okay.
Todd's a loser.
I wouldn't say that. He's
Oh,
not.
sorry.
He's
Sorry.
a kind-hearted boy.
No, you're right.
I don't know why he got into crime.
Hey, Todd.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, we're gonna go steal some stuff. You wanna keep an eye out?
Oh, whatever you say, Blizzard Boy. Man, that guy's cool.
Alright, it's just me and you, Barry. I'm gonna look for an unsuspecting target.
Blizzard Boy, why don't you distract them and I'll nab their wallets?
You dirty dog. Oh, a fun fact about Blizzard Boy is that he knows karate.
That is a really fun
Oh,
fact.
that is a fun fact. I hope that comes in handy.
I sure hope so too. Alright, so are you good, Dylan?
Yeah.
So
I'm good.
Okay. So I didn't ask. I don't care how you are. I just want to know if you're ready.
No, I'm fine.
All right. So I want to help out Barry steal some stuff. So what I'm gonna do is go into like the center of the crowd, wherever the most people are congregated, and I want to just put on like a karate show.
That's very interesting. A karate show.
Yeah, it's like equal parts performance, equal parts like deadly skills.
You're definitely gonna have to roll for that.
But you're not actually fighting anybody.
Yeah, I'm not actually hurting anyone, but it's just like if there was someone there, they know that I could take them on.
As someone who lived in New York, I often saw people doing karate on the subway to themselves. And usually you don't want to look at those people. So I'm just gonna put that out there. So you're gonna have to roll a pretty high number.
Oh, I'll roll a high number. 18.
Okay, that's a pretty impressive show.
Like,
If you could give a description of this karate show instead of just sound effects.
Yeah, right. Of course. Basically, I want to take like a running start, be dashing in between some of the people.
Hey,
I want to do a sick backflip and land on like, is there like a ledge somewhere or like somewhere that's like slightly more elevated?
Let's just say it's like a platform, like a staircase.
I do the backflip, I land, and I take like a slight pause before I like jump up midair and do a midair like my front kick.
That is badass. You have a radius of people mesmerized. Like it's not the whole crowd, obviously.
Yeah.
There's too many people,
Yeah.
but like you have like a section.
Perfect.
Within that section, I want to see who looks the wealthiest.
There is a little girl with pockets
Oh no.
full of gold, just like rumbling around. She's wide-eyed, staring at Mr. Blizzard Boy over here doing karate.
Who is the second wealthiest? Barry Tartman is not going to steal from a child.
Her sister, who is like 1 year younger.
Can I rephrase the question?
Yes.
Who is the wealthiest looking adult? Okay, I want to steal from an average Joe.
Okay, so there's this like scrawny, tiny little rat-like man who's in a beanie and he's just like rubbing his hands together mischievously. He's reaching out to steal from someone else, and in doing so, he's like left his like lower part of his body just like out towards you, where you could like reach into his pocket.
Okay, I'd like to try and reach into this thief's pocket and nab his stolen goods.
Okay,
And using my pickpocketing ability, I should get advantage on that.
go ahead and roll dexterity.
That is a 19.
You reach in undetected. So it's like this little like mechanism where he's like reaching in, grabbing gold from the little girl, putting it in his pocket. And then when he reaches his hand back out, you put your hand into his pocket, grab that gold, and put it into your pocket.
Ryan, you've been cleared of like the moral ambiguity because like you're actually stealing from a kid.
There's a middleman.
Barry is guilt-free. How much money do I manage to get off him?
30 Adobean coins of currency, which is completely worthless.
Well, you never know. Adobe can make a comeback.
Yeah, we don't know the stocks, you know.
This rat guy wanted to steal them, so
Yeah.
they must be worth something.
You guys are very optimistic. I mean, who knows? Maybe the economy will come back. Like, everyone's like dead. Boys, I'm noticing you're stealing from the Adobeans when the ship itself is quite nice, and I have an eye for shiny things, and let me just say there's plenty of things you could look around and steal from here. Why would you want to steal from your own people?
I never thought of
You
it
guys
like
have a good
way.
point.
That's a good point.
I trust their judgment.
Jem gives Barry Tartman a little kiss on the forehead.
Barry Tartman blushes a little bit.
Yeah, my sweet boy. So, okay, there's 4 like noticeably robbable things in the lobby. So, if y'all want to just tell me like 1, 2, 3, or 4.
I say 3.
So, if you look in the lobby's east end, there's a plant with a single luminescent fruit growing out of its stem, and coiled around the plant is this like snake-like alien. He's like looking at people that are passing by, and he's like,
Hey, buddy, why don't you come over here? Hey, I got a nice little fruit for you to take a bite out of. Hey,
Oh, that seems suspicious.
That does seem suspicious.
I'm a sketchy character. Yeah, come over here.
Barry, he seems like a sketchy guy.
He seems reliable.
I don't know, Todd. He might be a sketchy guy.
Yeah, Todd, think about it.
You know what? Now that you guys say that, I agree.
All right, so how are we gonna go about stealing this fruit?
This is free to take. You can just come here and take it. I won't bite. Just come take it.
Now, how are we gonna steal this?
I want to make a hologram that mimics my movements. So, like, whenever I move, it moves as well, right?
and that's one of your abilities?
Yeah, as a con man, that's one of my abilities.
Okay.
If I could create a hologram in front of him and then kind of walk away and hope he forgets that I
Just forgets.
that I left that there. And then I wanna go to the other side of the room and move my arm so the hologram is touching the plant.
Like, he's just like extremely confused because you just like turned into 2 people. You just like did binary fission like right in front of his eye, like a bacteria. As you reach out, your hand passes right through it, and he's just like,
Come on, take the fruit. Take the damn fruit. It's right there. Come on, take the fruit.
I'm actually getting a little bit like scared of this guy.
Yeah, I don't know, this was the best idea.
Can I take the fruit, guys?
Oh, yeah, Todd, you take the fruit. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
wait.
Come on, Barry, just let him take the fruit.
I don't want to get Jem mad. If anything happens to Todd, it'll be our fault.
Yeah, but then we'll just get another Todd. You know what I'm saying?
I do love that Todd.
After all, this internship is for natural resource management, so as this fruit is a natural resource, I feel like it's important that we collect it.
Yeah, I agree, right, Barry?
Fine, I'll let it slide.
Yes, Todd, that's a great idea. Go on ahead. Take the fruit.
Hang on, I gotta look at one of my motivational images in my notebook first.
While he's looking, can I see what's in the motivational image?
It's just like one of those like 2010 meme formats where it's just like a picture of a cat like giving you a thumbs up saying like you got this or like you're perfect. Yeah.
God, Todd is so sweet.
Yeah, take the fruit.
Todd is psyched. He just yanks that fruit.
he's just like so surprised that you actually took it. And he just stares at you for a moment, and he's like expecting something. He's like,
My name's Garrett. What's your name?
My name's Todd Zodd Mclodd, but you can just call me Todd.
What are you doing next Saturday?
Well, whatever my bosses are doing, you know.
I mean, you took the fruit. I mean, you like me, so you took the fruit.
Whoa,
You want to go for like lunch or something?
I don't know. My internship is pretty busy most of the time.
Should we step in? Should we
So,
step
like,
in?
maybe
with everyone?
Sunday.
I feel like
Maybe Sunday.
I think Todd's being coerced.
Just please.
I could run it by my bosses, I suppose. I think I hear them calling. Yeah, I should probably go.
Wait, what's your number?
Todd, you got the fruit?
Oh yeah, the guy was actually guy's actually really nice.
That's what they always say.
I always believed in you, Todd. I knew you could do it.
I underestimated you, Todd.
How's the heist going, boys?
I got a fruit.
Good boy, Todd.
She ruffles your hair.
Blizzard Boy's a little upset. That's all I'm gonna say.
What's the matter, Blizzard Boy?
What? Oh, no, I'm good.
Now, Blizzard Boy, if you need a talk, you know I'm always here for advice.
Ah, thanks, Jem. But you know, I'm doing actually really great.
Okay.
So there's 1, 2, and 4 still.
Let's go to 1.
Okay.
Wait, before we continue, I just want to make a side note. For my character, I've decided I'm doing the solid snake voice. I'm changing it.
All right.
That's gonna be quite confusing. That's fine. That's fine.
We can just keep this. We can just keep this part in. Are you telling me that there's a snake in my boot?
Are you telling me that a shrimp fried this rice?
In the center of the lobby, there's a dented pole erected from the center of the floor up into the ceiling and through a half-shattered chandelier. Now, this chandelier is made up of hundreds of expensive-looking crystals ripe for the snatching. And at the top of the pole, there's a scraggly Adobean woman who's like already scaled up there, and she's like collecting them herself.
That's pretty high up.
Amen. Blizzard Boy, do you have any ideas? Do you have any ideas for how to get these crystals?
Barry, remind me, how strong are you again? How tall? What's your weight?
I have a -3 in strength.
Shoot. So you're okay. I forgot because you just sound so masculine and intimidating. I forget that you're my height as a 12-year-old. We're the same height. And you're an adult.
I look you in the eyes and I forget that. We're at the same height and I'm looking at you, but I forget you're the same height as me.
You know, you're like a father figure to me, Barry, and so, you know, sometimes I just we're the same height.
I appreciate you the way you feel about me.
Todd, how strong are you?
Page 8 of my notebook tells me that I'm strong.
All right, well, Todd, you might be the best we got here. Listen, I'm going to need you to throw me up into those chandeliers.
Whatever you say, Blizzard Boy.
Do you think you could do that?
I'll do my best. And just to clarify, I also have a -2 in strength. So, so yeah, we'll see how this. Okay,
I hop into Todd's arms.
all right. So that is a 6. By the way.
Yeah, you absolutely like just crush Todd. And you're like a 12-year-old child, so it's like a 12-year-old just jumped into a 10-year-old child's arms.
Yeah, I should mention Todd is like 3 feet tall, by the way.
Todd, are you serious? You said you were strong.
God damn, I shouldn't have hired the fucking gnome crew.
Wait a minute, gang. It just occurred to me that I have this rope.
Barry, a rope. That's I realized I have a rope as well.
Hey guys, you're not gonna believe this, but I also have a rope.
I have a grappling hook.
Jem, that's a great idea.
Yeah, Jem, can I borrow that?
Now, this is from my younger days of heist, and if I give this to you, I have to trust you'll take care of it.
I would be honored.
That's not what I asked.
Don't worry, Jem. It's in good hands.
All right, this is an heirloom, a gift from me to you. You better take care of it.
Oh, I'll take care of it.
Okay, she gives you the grappling hook reluctantly.
Okay, I immediately run and throw it into the chandeliers.
Okay, roll dexterity.
18.
So yeah, you hook onto the chandelier. This lady, like, she looks down at you, this scraggly lady, and she's like, "What the fuck? Hey, what are you doing?"
Don't mind me.
No, I kind of mind.
Just go by your business. All right, here's the plan. Barry, Todd, go underneath the chandelier. All right.
You've got it.
Just wait for my cue. All right, I want to start shaking my grappling hook. I want to start like knocking down the things on the chandelier.
Okay, roll strength.
Oh, 15.
A couple of chandelier crystals like break loose, but this lady starts like she has like incredible speed and like she's super nimble. She starts grabbing them as they're falling and pocketing them.
Yo, what? Hey, quit that. Those are ours.
These are mine. I was here first, loser.
No, it does. That's not how it. Okay, all right. Okay, new plan. I'm going up there. Guys, just watch my back. I start climbing.
Are you climbing the pole or the grappling hook?
The grappling hook.
She starts gnawing at the rope of the grappling hook with her teeth.
Yo, quit it, lady. Grandma, you're old.
No,
You're old.
I'm 23.
You're really
my
old.
God.
Oh my God, you're old.
You're just short as fuck.
Please be gentle. That's an heirloom.
Oh shoot, I forgot about that. Can you not do that though?
Then stop climbing. Climb down. She pulls out a sharp crystal, and she's like has it to the rope like in a threatening way. She's like, climb down now, or I cut the rope.
Okay, I'm climbing down. I don't climb down. I actually want to climb up really fast and knock it out of her hands.
Okay. You're gonna have to definitely roll dexterity for that. And Jem Dreamweaver is in the background, like she's watching it. She's like freaking. She's like, I knew I shouldn't have trusted this fucking idiot Blizzard boy.
Don't worry, Jem. I got it. I roll it. I got a 22.
What the fuck? You go up there pretty damn quick.
I want to. Is it possible for me to just like pull up in one thrust, launch up there, and then knock the crystal out of her hand?
That's
you
pretty
know?
crazy, but you did get a 22, so I'm gonna you do that.
All right, I do that.
Now she's like swinging her arms back, like you knock her back.
Yeah.
And her legs are the only thing wrapped around this pole. She's like, oh god, oh god, oh god. So you have like a chance to do something while she's like about to recover.
I'm gonna kick her knee.
Okay. Roll dexterity.
Oh, I got a 1.
Oh no.
No.
You swing for a really hard kick. Like you're so confident at this point. You did an amazing fucking feat, and your foot goes right into the pole, full speed, and your whole foot is like stinging right now. And the grappling hook unhooks from the chandelier, and you fall on your back. You get the wind knocked out of you.
Just like the most amazing thing ever, followed by this.
I should have known that was too amazing. You had to follow it up with something shitty, Blizzard boy.
Jem, why are you being so rude to me right now?
She's just like, she has like obvious favorites and like least favorites.
I just sprained my ankle. I think I broke my ribs.
You clumsy, half-witted knucklehead.
Oh man, I could put some duct tape on that if it will help.
Good boy, Todd.
No. Shut up, Todd. You suck.
So is the lady still up there on the chandelier then?
She got her balance back, and she's continuing to collect the crystals. She's kind of side-eyeing the bottom now, like the floor.
Hey, lady, I know the pilot, and if you don't stop stealing those chandelier crystals, I'm going to have to let him know about this.
She shivers a little bit from your seductive voice. I genuinely could not comprehend what you said. I was too late. How would you know the pilot of the ship?
Can I lie?
Roll advantage, because she's already like a little like hypnotized by you.
So that is a 21. If you don't get down from there, then I'm going to let the pilot know about this, and he will kick you out of the ship.
Can someone do the whistling where like something's really sexy? You know what I'm talking about?
She's too distracted. She's too distracted to like realize that that's illogical. She's like, oh yeah, let me just whatever you want. Yeah, let me. And she starts to slip down, and like there's a part of the pole that you didn't notice that seems like slicked in like tanning oil. That like as soon as she gets to that part, she just like plummets down at it like, and she falls and like hurts both ankles.
Oh, fuck. Damn it. Shit.
You got him good, Barry. Up top.
You seemed taller when I was up there.
Sorry, I didn't think that would be important.
No, I'm not. I'm not trying to like. It's not important. It's not that important. I'm not shallow.
That's really messed up. You care about height like that?
It's
That's
just
really
I just
messed up.
noticed
It's so
it.
like
It's not
dated
like I'm
of
not.
you.
Ooh, I'm just gonna walk away from. I'm just gonna leave.
Wow.
Wait, so those crystal shards she had, like, did she fall with those? Does she still have them?
Oh my god, she dropped 12.
Wait, can I hold them?
Yeah.
Jem, I got the shards.
Yeah, just put it in my lap.
All right, here you go. Yup, all 12 of them. These are really expensive.
I also have a fruit.
Good boy, Todd. Good boy.
Good boy, Todd.
On the wall of the lobby, there's a giant clock with shiny emerald hands ticking in every direction.
Wait, you say ticking in every direction, meaning there's like many hands, like pointing at every number, essentially.
Yeah, and they're like switching around constantly. Like there's no rhyme or reason to where they're pointing.
I guess I'll do it.
Describe how you approach this clock.
I just walk up to it and I want to just grab the, like, do I have to break glass or something?
Well, I'm assuming you're
Like,
looking at the clock, right?
Yeah.
So as you walk towards it, you're staring, and the alluring hands of the clock sort of hypnotize you. And in your brain, the linearity of time just starts to jumble. You literally cannot tell one moment from the next. And you confuse this moment for a moment from 5 years ago.
Sure.
When you wanted to learn how to play the piano. And that becomes like the thing on your mind now. You go back to being a 7-year-old, like in your brain. And you just like, right now, your main goal is to learn how to play the piano.
I'm running around trying to find this piano.
You have no idea what year it is.
Blizzard, what are you doing? Okay, I want to snap it out of it. Just shake him violently.
You shake him around, and his eyes just like dilate, and all of a sudden, Blizzard Boy thinks he is on his deathbed. He thinks he is like an old man about to die.
Oh no!
And he's like, his life is flashing before his eyes, and he's like recounting his regrets and his joys and everything.
I'm literally like recalling the moment in the past where I threw a grappling hook, but it got cut. And I fell really hard.
I shake him again.
He flashes back to his earliest memory. He was about 3 years old, and he was at the carnival, and his mother would not let him buy cotton candy. And he was so upset that he ran away from home.
All right, that's canon.
Coming up with a memory on the spot.
So I realized that he must be living through some traumatic past experiences right now. I show him one of the memes in my notebook that it shows a gift, and like a old Christmas present, it says there's no time like the present.
I'm gonna say you snap out of it.
Ugh. Oh my god. I drop.
In your vomit, there's like little tiny clocks that come out. Barry and Todd, as you were helping Blizzard Boy stand up, you notice you've lost track of Jem in the crowd. That's when you suddenly hear her cry out. Boys! Boys! Help! You damn whippersnappers, get off of me!
Oh no, Jen's in trouble.
You guys look, and through like a clearing of the crowd, you see Jem being harassed by 3 middle-aged men statured over her. One of them is giving her a wet willy.
The nerve.
What the hell?
Dear God!
Todd just like clicks his pen aggressively.
I get up off the ground after having thrown up profusely. Let's do this thing.
Dear God, you guys are just standing there.
Are y'all ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
You're still just standing there. Help me!
Okay, we go help her.
How many guys are there, you said?
So there's 3 middle-aged men. One is tall and slender, and he's in like a bathing suit. He has a scar near where his appendix would be. The second man, his tongue is just drooping out of his mouth, and he's wearing a jersey and sneakers and a backwards cap. And then the third man is in a hoodie, and he looks extremely shy.
Who was the one who was giving her a wet willy?
That would be the tall one.
I feel like we want to target this guy.
Dear God, please.
I'm gonna approach the tall guy and kind of push him a little bit on the chest. Hey, what are you doing?
Who the hell do you think you are?
I'm Todd.
While this is going on, I want to run around sneakily and I want to light a match and just put it in this guy's hoodie. 19.
Yeah, you do it. He doesn't even notice, like, remotely.
Okay, and then I come back and I'm like, and I'm Blizzard Boy.
I'm Tobeep. This is Tobeep. And this is Sanitizer. We're gonna kick your ass.
This is the third guy.
Sorry, huh?
Tobeep, Sanitizer.
No, yeah. I'm Tobeep.
Yep.
This man right here is Tobeep. And then this here is Sanitizer.
Okay. Okay, so both. Okay.
Guys, do you smell something? Something burning.
I'm so frightened.
Don't worry, Jem. We got you.
I think it would be best if you left our surrogate mother alone.
He just starts swinging punches at Barry. He hits you right across the cheek. 3 damage.
Ow.
Sanitizer, he looks absolutely nuts. He's gonna try to jump on top of Blizzard Boy's head.
Ugh.
Yeah, he sort of just like pops in place, like as if he was about to do it, and then he like changes his mind. He's like, wait. Tobeep 2 is just like, he's just like still like looking around, like he's like, what's that smell?
Okay, can I try and run around them to like try and avoid any attacks they have?
Yeah, so like Tobeep has been just like wailing punches at you like over and over repetitively, like and then like you suddenly just start running around all three of them, and he's like really confused. He starts like punching at the air, he's like, whoa, what the fuck? Sanitizer. He reaches into his like, he has a pouch, and he pulls out like a handful of soap bars that are like kind of wet, and he drops them on the ground. He gets on his belly like on top of them, and he slip and slides towards Blizzard Boy to like knock him down.
What the hell?
That's amazing.
Man, I got a 7.
He fucking knocks you over like a bowling pin.
Oh, why am I embarrassed to get in front of Jem?
So Todd is just like looking around at all this senseless violence and horror. He flips to one of the memes in his notebook, which shows a bunch of peas in a pod, and it says "Make peas, not war." And he holds that up and shows it to everyone. Look, guys, we don't have to be this way.
Tobeep 1 and Tobeep 2 look at it, and they're actually like thinking about it, like, oh, this is really deep. And then Sanitizer comes up, but you could tell he doesn't know how to read. So he knocks it right out of your hand. He's gonna swing a punch at you.
13.
He underestimates how short you are. Yeah, he just like swings right over your head.
Now Todd is pretty terrified, and in his terror, he just like vomits up some of his trademark venomous spit in Sanitizer's direction.
Okay, and this is an ability, correct?
Yes, it blinds people. That's 17.
It goes right into his eyes, and he's definitely blinded. Like his eyes are like red. He's just like swinging around blind.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. What have I done? Ah.
At this point, Tobeep 2 bursts into flames. So like, you've blinded Sanitizer, Tobeep 2 has burst into flames, and you've confused the shit out of Tobeep 1 just by running around him. And these guys, they know when to quit. So they split out of here, and they vanish into the crowd.
You boys, you're always there for me.
All of a sudden, 5 robots rip through the busy room and surround your gang with mechanical claws raised to your faces. And one of them speaks directly, and he's like,
violence is strictly prohibited on this ship. You have behaved unethically and shall now be punished.
Listen, I don't know if you saw it, but those group of 3 men attacked us first.
That's true.
According to witness Tobeep, you attacked them.
How can Toby be a witness?
Yeah, that's a...
He added information to my databanks first, therefore he is correct.
Oh, man. We're getting screwed by the law here, boys.
I ate the fucking pigs.
Todd is just terrified right now. He's never been in trouble with the law before.
Don't worry, Todd. These guys are chumps.
They go for Todd first, and they reach out, and they touch claws to Todd, and Todd vanishes.
My beautiful Todd.
Barry, how about we head out? Let's just grab Jem and get out of here, maybe.
We'll have to come back for Todd.
Can I, lead the way by, karate kicking one of them?
You roundhouse kick, and your kick gets caught by a claw of the robot, and you vanish.
I'm sorry, Barry.
Oh, no. That seems right at dead end.
Maybe they're not gone. Maybe they're invisible. I mean, look at my wheelchair. The technology exists.
You start feeling around.
As you're, reaching out, a robot thinks you're, reaching out to attack it, and it catches you, and you vanish. Everything goes dark for a bit. Suddenly, you awaken. You've been teleported into a warm cobblestone room with walls covered in thousands of tick marks. As you try to regain your balance post-teleportation, you see a wrinkled crustacean-like man ahead of you.
Oh, what?
As soon as he notices your presence, a warm smile breaks loose the dry flakes of his crusty face, and he lunges forwards to shake your hands. As he's doing that, he pauses, and he has a realization. He looks down, and he doesn't have any, and you realize neither do you.
We don't have hands?
The hand thing. I'm sorry about that. That's really, I forgot about the hand thing. How's it going? I'm Glue Gun.
Glue gun?
No, Glue Gun.
Glue gun?
Glue gone. Where did the glue go?
What are you in for?
It wasn't us, man. I mean, some other hooligans started the fight. We just finished it, okay?
Violence is what I'm hearing. You didn't steal anything or anything like that.
Well,
We stole lots of things.
All of a sudden, Jem just teleports behind you guys. Like, yeah, what? Hey, where am I?
Holy camole.
And you're back.
Who is that?
that's our mom, kind of.
You gonna introduce me to your mom?
More of a surrogate mother.
Nice to meet you, Jem.
Jem giggles.
Uh-oh.
It's okay, Todd.
So I guess we're roommates now, huh?
It appears so.
Let me give you the tour.
He walks you around, and it's just like a square room. There's one door though. There's one door, but the doorknob is dripping with a viscous liquid, and that's all this place is.
And we don't have hands.
Nope.
Do we have everything else, or do we just not have hands?
Well, we have each other.
Well, not for long, buddy. We're busting out of this place.
Well, I mean, yeah, you don't have to. I mean, what's for you out there? You get to live forever in here.
Wait, seriously?
Oh yeah, this is a stasis cube. I've been here for centuries. If I leave, I turn to dust immediately. You're still young. You still have an option, but it'd be nice if you stayed.
Okay, we'll think about it.
Do you mind if I call you Colonel?
You can call me Colonel if you let me call your mom.
Oh, okay.
This guy's smooth. So, if you don't mind me asking, what's behind that scary-looking door?
Oh, that's the way back to the rest of the ship. It's a teleport world.
That's it?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't try opening, though. I mean, you don't really have hands, and...
Well, I'm gonna try.
Go ahead, try. It sounds really easy, but it's way harder than you'd think.
Okay, well...
I've been here for centuries.
Okay, alright. I walk over to the door.
All right.
It's way slipperier than you expected, and it's just really difficult to do with just wrists.
Drats.
Yeah, they thought of everything.
I want to try and open the door with my tail.
It is still way too slippery. You need just a bunch of appendages to turn it.
God, we have to be with this guy forever.
Jen, do you have any ideas?
Typically, I mean, I've been in prison quite a few times, and there's always a way out. I typically ask the guy who's been there the longest what he knows about the prison structure. Usually they know the ins and outs.
Did you hear that?
I wasn't listening. What's up?
What do you know about this prison? How can we get out of here?
I do know where your hands are.
Glugon, where are my hands?
Let me show you.
He walks over to this loose brick in the wall, and it's just loose enough to where he wiggles it out with the nubs of his wrists.
If you just crawl through this tunnel here, there's a room where all the hands are chained up. But there's a guard in there who's watching over all the hands, so I don't know if I would suggest going there. But, up to you, to each their own.
You managed to dig a tunnel through a brick wall with no hands?
No, I didn't dig the wall. I can't take credit for that. I just sort of found it. Listen, I've dealt with the crew on this ship, and they're not people you want to mess with. Let me just tell you, I was part of a gang of pirates, and the reason I'm here is we tried to steal the fuel. Let's just say I wasn't quick enough.
Oh, so what's so important about this fuel?
Yeah, it's pretty dumb, am I right?
This isn't any regular fuel. This is some unique shit. Okay, I'm talking billions of credits on the black market unique.
Enough to buy a heart?
Enough to buy 1 million hearts.
Not enough to buy my pride back, though.
Well, it's a lot of money. It might be.
Yeah, you're right. Alright, where can we get this fuel?
It's on the lower decks of the ship. You're gonna need maps to find it. First, you're gonna have to get out of here,
Alright, well, let's get our hands back first.
Because we're gonna need a hand getting out of here.
I'll be honest, Todd. That felt kind of forced.
Oh yeah, Todd, you usually have the zingers, but that was...
Todd was just so embarrassed by that last moment that he just walked straight into the tunnel without thinking. So yeah.
I'll go second.
And I will go last, I guess.
So you get to the end of the tunnel, and you peek inside, and it's this tiny room that's cramped with hundreds of disembodied hands that are chained up along the walls by their wrists. They're squirming about like little frantic spiders. And in the corner of the room is a three-eyed alien guard using a tiny whip to flog these imprisoned hands. She's slowly moving across the back wall to ensure every hand receives its fair share of punishment.
So, how are we gonna handle this?
Well, yeah, that was good, yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, at first I didn't intend that to be a pun, but it just kind of happened.
It's just the way I speak.
Alright, well, I guess I'll get this started by distracting the guard, huh? Wait, how am I gonna do karate without my hands? I guess this could be like feet only karate.
You know what? I'll try and talk to him. I'm really good at making small talk.
It's a her.
You already misgendered. That's really messed up, Todd.
I can't believe you would do that, Todd. That one was an actual pause because my mouse almost just fell off.
There's no way.
Yeah, that was natural. I didn't intend to do that one.
It felt so natural. It's crazy.
Todd just like nervously walks up to this guy and it's just like, hey.
Oh, you're just gonna walk up? And it's a girl. I told you, it's a girl.
Bro, Todd, that's
Oh,
so
wait.
messed up, bro. Again.
Well, she turns to you and she just like grunts, and her eyes like widen like just fully, and holds back her tiny whip like ready to attack. What are you gonna say? Better be some bigger talk. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I just wanted to ask if you felt satisfied with your job.
She's gonna try to whip you right across the forehead. Oh, so you rolled a 20.
Oh man, that's a 4 with, and that's with like the added. That's with the modifiers.
Yeah, so this is not just gonna be like a whip across the face. This is gonna be a memory, like an awkward memory. You're gonna like stay up at night like thinking about like, oh fuck, like, why did I say that? Stupid idiot. She does hit you, she does make contact, but it's like a tiny whip, and she didn't give like enough force, so it just sort of like drags across your head.
It's just a humiliation.
Yeah,
That's really what hurts.
All right. Yeah. Todd is just, his pride has been wounded. He's booking it out of there.
Can't imagine Todd feels great after like being really embarrassed, running out, trying to have a conversation, and immediately being embarrassed again.
Yeah, you're really cornered here. You're like sandwiched between two like awkward situations.
While that was going on, is there any way I could have like maybe like crab walked over there and try to use my feet to take like the key?
Well, I didn't even tell you where the key is. But I'll just tell you, hanging on the guard's waist is a small silver remote with a single red knob. But in regards to your crab walk, like there's no reason you can't. You can do that.
Okay. My small talk ability, it lowers their perception by 2.
Oh.
So
Ooh, that's good.
That's something to keep in mind. Yeah,
Okay.
While you're stealing this key.
That is a 12.
Your crab walk is so fucking like quiet and so fucking perfected. You just like swing your toes up and like knock this remote, and it like flips, and you catch it in your mouth.
I quickly crab walk over. I scuttle over to like the hands.
All right, what you're looking at, each hand has like a number tattooed on it, like a combination.
Wait, so do I just click a button? How does it work?
So it's a small silver remote with a single red knob, like a combination lock.
Gosh, you. Can I keep going?
She rolled a 1.
Oh, okay, sick. So I'm just chilling. I'm like window shopping. You know what? I'm gonna get Barry's hands back first.
Not your own,
Shut up, Todd.
which would make it easier to use the key.
I'm being a good friend. And I try to find Barry's hands. I got 15.
15. Okay, you find Barry's left hand.
Okay, left hand. Okay, can I unlock it or whatever?
Yes. How do you go about it though?
Can I use my teeth to like? Can I turn it like?
Yeah.
Okay, let me do that.
Okay, you unlock Barry's left hand, and it drops like a spider, and it starts like crawling around like really fast. Shit. No, come back. Get Barry's hand.
I wanna put a hologram down, and I just wanna like make like a taunting motion, and then just run back like backwards through the tunnel.
Hang on, well, before he does that, can I give him a shoulder massage to give him advantage?
Yes.
I'm just massaging your shoulders with the nubs of my arms.
That is a 22.
You hear the deepest and angriest just grunt. She's like, and she just crawls right in after you. She falls for the bait immediately.
I'm gonna like just start running the opposite direction while Blizzard's doing this thing.
So okay, I'm just, you know what? I'm gonna just start like unlocking a bunch of hands. Okay. I don't even.
Is that random? Like,
yeah,
whatever
literally
you see?
just like I want to just like I'm spinning the lock with my teeth, and whatever it lands on, I'm clicking it. I'm unlocking it.
The room is now covered in like hundreds of alien hands just like squirming about like across the room.
I'm gonna grab like. Wait, let me think. What kind of hands do I want?
As you're doing this, the guard is like chasing them down. You're like deciding like.
I'm really indecisive. Let me grab. You know what? Let me I'm gonna slowly walk in the correct direction, and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be window shopping like while I go.
I got you. So like as you're leaving towards the tunnel.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That's fine. That doesn't really change anything.
She still want me to choose. Give me Are there karate hands?
You put new karate hands in town.
You unfortunately only find boxing hands.
Oh, that's a little bit disappointing, but I'll take the boxing hands.
But they're extendo boxing hands.
Yo, okay, that's sick.
Oh.
All right, I'm satisfied now. Oh, I probably should grab some hands for them. Let me grab their hands.
Yeah, you probably should. You probably should.
Oh, let me grab.
Yeah. Might be like a suggestion.
Let me grab both their hands. Yeah. Okay. Let me grab Barry his hands. Let me grab Todd hands that are like slightly less good than the ones he has. Dude, I feel like a robot hand would be sick for Barry.
Okay, you grab him a robot hand. Meanwhile, you guys are climbing, crawling through that tunnel like fucking Die Hard. You guys make it to the other end, and then this guard is there. And Glugon looks through, he's like, what the fuck? What the fuck did you guys do? What the fuck? The guard pops out of the tunnel with her tiny whip, all menacing-like, and she's just towering over all of you.
I did not think this far ahead.
As you guys are just like standing there trying to figure out what the hell to do, you hear like pitter-patter. Out of the tunnel, crawl like hundreds of hands and just swarm the room. And this guard is freaking like the fuck out, and she's like, she knows that it's her job to keep track of them. She starts like whipping them. Like she just keeps like aiming for random hands and trying to get them in control.
I just remembered I didn't grab Jem's hands.
Can't wait for Blizzard Boy to come back with my hands.
I'm sure he'll find such a good selection for you to choose from.
You know, I'm starting to warm up to that Blizzard Boy. I sure hope he doesn't disappoint me.
Remember that attempt to I guess kick the guard. That is a 9.
You make contact, but she's extremely like buff. I mean, you're what, 4'7", you said?
Yeah, I'm 4'7".
Yeah, it's not really impressive.
And he's the tall one. I mean, so these hands that are crawling around, could we attach one of those? Like, we don't have to wait for Blizzard Boy, do we?
Go ahead, pick a hands. Pick your hands. What do you want?
Is there like, some like crab hands or something?
Oh, you find crab hands.
I want to attach these crab hands and try and open the door.
Okay, well, in that case, that's an unfortunate choice because crab claws are like not the best for like dealing with like slippery things.
They're not? I would think they'd have great grip because they're like, they pinch.
They pinch, but you need like appendages, like you need,
thingies.
But crab claws are good for pinching. For like, enemies, I'll just say.
Okay. I suppose I'll attack the guard. It's a 10.
Yeah, you snap right at her bicep, and she drops the whip, and she's just like nursing her arm right now, and she's like,
Okay, I'm frantically looking for Jem's hands. That is my number one goal right now. As I'm walking through the tunnel, I want to be rolling perception to see like, can I find like her hands? So I got a 15.
Yeah, you see a couple of purple hands that look elderly and weak and...
Okay. I look at the hands and I see them all wrinkly and saggy and old and gross. So I go look for the sneakiest, youngest, sleekest looking hands you can find.
The sneakiest hand.
You find a pair of hands that you could tell has some history of thievery.
Perfect. Okay, I want to grab those. All right, I jump out with all these hands. All right, I'm throwing these hands out. I'm like, all right, I don't have a pun for you guys, but here we go. And I start throwing hands.
That is a pun.
Wait, what'd I say?
Hey, that's a pun.
Throwing hands.
Oh, let's go.
Throwing hands.
All right, I'm throwing hands. I want to give him to Barry first. I'm throwing him his hands.
All right, Barry gets his left hand and a robot hand on his right.
Barry, I hope you like that one. Jem, you know I didn't forget about you. And I tossed her some sick hands.
These are younger than I've ever had. Wait a goddamn minute. And she looks like, as she caught them, they came on backwards. So, like, her left is on her right and her right is on her left. It's like, God damn it, Blizzard boy.
Well, how is this my... All right, sorry, Jem.
So it's just absolute chaos in this room. Everyone is screaming. Glugon is like, what are you doing with my hands, kid?
I have crab hands.
And then, as Blizzard Boy is throwing hands, he's just throwing them left and right, everything in his hands. One hand attaches to the guard's face like a face crab, and it just like starts sucking on her face like a parasite. And it just like her blood starts to drain, and she falls to her knees and she passes out.
Okay, I go and open the door.
Okay, so you go to open the door, and you're able to get a grip on it now that you have hands, and you twist the slippery knob and you open it to find nothing more than a silver wall.
Todd, you do know those are my hands over there.
Can I keep them?
No?
Oh, okay. I don't know how to get them all.
Dear God, are you serious, right? They're attached to you. Do you know how long it's been that I haven't had hands? Just here in this room, lonely. I don't even have a way to take care of my primal urges.
I don't see how a claw would help you with that.
Well, it's different for crabs.
Can I give him the clumsy hands?
I suppose.
Well, Mr. Krabs, it was nice knowing you, but I think we're going to head out.
This is the most exciting day I've had in over 900 years.
That's, good for you. Good for you.
I'll take good care of your hands.
So, does this mean Jem is leaving as well?
Well, I don't necessarily have to. I mean,
you're not gonna stay in prison though, right?
I mean, I've gotten pretty old, boys, and I don't know if I have another heist in me. I mean, I don't want to slow you boys down.
Yes, she'll slow you down.
She is probably safer in here.
It would be probably easier. We don't want her to die while we're trying to get her a new heart.
Yeah,
that would be ironic.
Listen, boys, if you ever need to speak to me, I mean, we have walkie-talkies. You could always communicate.
Thanks, Jem. I know you'll have all our backs.
Do we go through this door then?
Oh yeah, you just walk right through the silver wall and get teleported back into the lobby.
You ready, boys?
I'm gonna put these hands to good use.
I'm Todd.
It's time to heist.
The three of you put your mismatched hands on top of one another, and you break before stepping right through the silver wall. Your body is pulled through an expansive void. As you are phasing back into the lobby, you hear a short, muffled arrangement of bells sound on an intercom.
Hello, animals. This is your captain speaking. I know you're probably still in great shock after experiencing the horrible demise of your home. Irregardless, please make sure to wipe its muddy remains off of your shoes before stepping on the rugs. Now, before we take off, I must ask passengers to refrain from loitering in areas of the ship where you are not welcome. The SSOS offers not only salvation, but a wonderful assortment of relaxing amenities that are sure to make your journey as painless as possible. So, go play a round of shuffleboard, watch a show at the procedurally generated theater, and remember, our motto here on the SSOS is you can't spell refugee without fug, which when translating from the dialect of the people of Hornox, means fun. Welcome aboard the SSOS.
Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for listening to the Universe Ball podcast. If you like what you heard, be sure to give us a 5-star review. It helps a ton. And we'd really like to keep doing this. And anything less than 5 does not help, unfortunately.
Wink, wink.
If you'd like to play the SSOS yourself, you can find a copy on drivethrurpg.com. Just look up Universe Ball Anthology in the SSOS, and we also have some fun one-shots that you could download for free. Blizzard Boy is played by Sami Jarbouh, who co-created the original game with me back in 2020. Barry Tartman is played by Ryan Fahed, and Todd Zodd Mclodd is played by Daniel Williams. I've been your editor, your game master, and the voice in your head, Dylan Assad, and I'll see you next episode. So long, strange creatures.